are you thinking like, damn, I wish more of my friends and family would write me or come and visit me or this and that, spend more time?
So look, I can speak for everybody that have been in that type of situation. You want more. You want the support, bro. But reality of it is, life goes on.
Yeah.
That's the reality of it. Like, don't get me wrong. Them 15 minutes I be on the phone, them be the best times of people's life in prison. When they can pick up that phone and hear they people on the other side, they escape in prison for them 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, why you in prison? You only can do so much. Send me some couple dollars. Send a couple dollars. Send me some pictures. Boom. But the reality of it is life goes on. And all us in prison know this.
Yeah.
So we find comfort in one another. We'll kick it, play cards. But as long as you got the basic, I feel like everybody in prison, as long as you got some money on your books, that's 99% of the problem going away. The other problem is it's not like you're in the county jail fighting the case. You know what you got already.
Yeah.
So if you got the release date, you just looking forward to the release date. You know what you got.
So, thinking you was gonna be a gospel drummer, and knowing you in that atmosphere, where did the turn come, and how did you end up in jail?
Bro, you know, like they say, man.
that
I'm
turn.
be honest. They say church kids be the baddest, but I ain't gonna say bad. It's just it's a way. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the hood. I grew up in the hood.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. My mom was a single. I come from a single home, single mom. So it's like, yeah, you go to church, but at the same time, you still dibbling, dabbling over here.
Yeah.
And then being around the wrong people too, that gets you caught up because that's the clear case of me.
Yeah.
I'm being somewhere I'm supposed to be and get caught up and end up doing 84 months, doing 7 years in penitentiary.
Damn.
That's a good little stretch too.
Yeah, it's a good stretch, man.
That's a good little stretch.
But I also, my mom raised me on something like, that's your friend, them your friends, you know what you're doing. So when the heat come, go on, lay down, take your lick now.
Yeah. What was the original sentence?
7 years.
Oh, and you had to do all 7?
So the way it went, bro, I had a minimum mandatory. So the minimum mandatory was 3 years. But your time wasn't going to lap up. What you doing 3 years in the penitentiary, minimum mandatory, that's 36 months. You got 84 months. You can't get game time for the first 3 years. So by the time your game time kick in, then I went back to the county jail to fight my appeal. I said, and that's 6 months.
Yeah.
So all along, I got 40 months of no day for day, no game time. So I end up doing like maybe 6 years, 4 months to the door.
Oh, damn.
What did you know that was coming? Like before the sentence came, what you was
what's
what was you
crazy?
hearing about?
What's crazy about this case, bro, my case and everything, it's over with. So when I got locked up, you couldn't ask everybody in Orlando, oh, he'll be home in 2 months.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell nobody.
Yeah.
It was a bogus case, man. It was a bogus case. It was bogus, but I also, like I say, man, me and my mom look back at it. I believe in the higher power. I believe in God and Jesus. So I look at it like that might have was a sign for God to shield me and protect me from what was really going on in the streets. Like it was a lot of beef, bro. My neighborhood, I was in the middle. I wasn't gonna say the middle of it, but I would have had to choose. I was messing with a lot of people that really caught beef with each other. So it's like, it's either you gonna be in the middle and get killed, then I'm a DJ. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I would have been the first target. Bam. And it's like you got to look at it like that. You can't cry about the time. You got to look at it as a reality. That might have been a way of God just shielding you and putting you away from it. Because I don't know. I might not be here if I was on the street still and didn't do that time.
Yeah.
Did you have a trial in your case?
Yeah, I had a trial.
Okay.
That's why I say it was. So if you know, so I done never told the people the case, but basically, the house wasn't in my name. Nothing was in my name linking me to this residence. But you trying to say this is my house. The homeowner say he don't know who I am. Never seen me a day in my life. So how can you convict me of a house that you saying I'm selling drugs out of and all this stuff in his mind? How can you convict me of something that I don't have my name on a lease or nothing?
Okay.
But I still got found guilty by a jury.
Damn.
So when you look at the bigger picture of it, you look at it, well, what really happened? That's what really happened. But it's like it's a shield. Like, then it took me so long to get back. I came back. I lost in 15, went to prison. I didn't get back to Orange County till 2020. I got out in 21.
Yeah.
Damn.
The beef was almost dead and gone.
Damn. Now, coming from, two people that never been to jail, how accurate is these prison and jail shows that they got on here? You ever watched any of them? Like whatever it is,
I seen a few of them. Like,
all the way down to Prison Break. It don't matter what kind of it is. I ain't even talking about the 30 days in and all that.
prison. It's like this, bro. This is my thing. My take on prison. Prison is what you make it. Because you got some people. You look at the story. Some people went to prison, come out millionaires. It's what you make it, bro. It ain't. Me personally, I tell you to stay away from the G's. The G's, the gang, the gays. You know what I'm saying? And gambling. The 3 G's. If you stay away from the 3 G's, the gangs, the gays, and the gambling, you'll be home with no problem.
Yeah.
Because once you get caught up in one of them, you in some mess.
Yeah.
I guess the thing is, and partly from watching the shows, there's like a narrative that when you go in, like you almost are forced to do something, like to associate with certain people or whatever. But in your experience, that you didn't feel.
You don't have to. So it's like this here, bro. When you go to prison, when you get to prison, you're gonna be more of your city, like an X-Man. Like I'm an X-Man. I'm from Orlando. So every DC number out of Orlando is X6 something, XX something. Polk County got a C and other places got different. So they know where you from by your ID number. So you automatically gonna become affiliated with Orlando because that's where you're from.
Got you.
But that's not a gang. They try to make it a gang, but it's not a gang.
Right.
So when you get up to prison, you just stay to yourself because don't get me wrong, it's not like they raping and killing people all the time in prison.
Right.
Yeah, it happened, but you got to be done did something, act like you was this type of guy, and they test it. So it's like, as long as you stay to yourself or stay with your people, you're straight.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. All right. Now, what as you've been DJing since you've been out and going on? What level of artist have you been around?
Like my homeboy live, he just did 20 years from Orlando. He out though. He just did 20. Me and him was up the road together, but like he's saying, it's all truth to it. But you know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. He came home alive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
20. That's
Ain't got to worry about it. Ain't got nothing on his rap sheet. Ain't nothing on his jersey. 20 years and came. So it's what you make it, bro. Prison is based off what you make it.
Yeah. That's a long road, that boy.
Yeah, but you got people who like, for instance, you got Hot Mike just came home a couple months ago. He did 15 years.
Yeah.
Bro, listen, don't get me wrong. You out of sight, you out of mind. But when you out of sight, out of mind, you got to do something to occupy your mind. You got to keep, you know what I'm saying? You got to keep reading. You can't let this thing called institution get institutionalized.
Yeah.
Like, I would never let my mind be stuck in this place that they call prison or jail.
You know what? I was finna change the conversation, but I do want to ask you this. While you in there, are you really thinking to yourself like, damn, I had whatever, all these friends and family when I was out. Now that I'm in, I know the conversations come down a little bit. Are you thinking like, damn, I wish more of my friends and family would write me or come and visit me or this and that, spend more time?
So look, I can speak for everybody that have been in that type of situation. You want more. You want the support, bro. But reality of it is, life goes on.
Yeah.
That's the reality of it. Like, don't get me wrong. Them 15 minutes I be on the phone, them be the best times of people's life in prison. When they can pick up that phone and hear they people on the other side, they escape in prison for them 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, why you in prison? You only can do so much. Send me some couple dollars. Send a couple dollars. Send me some pictures. Boom. But the reality of it is life goes on. And all us in prison know this.
Yeah.
So we find comfort in one another. We'll kick it, play cards. But as long as you got the basic, I feel like everybody in prison, as long as you got some money on your books, that's 99% of the problem going away. The other problem is it's not like you're in the county jail fighting the case. You know what you got already.
Yeah.
So if you got the release date, you just looking forward to the release date. You know what you got. You just got to make it to that release date. So it's hard, but at the same time, do we get sad? Yeah, you get emotional, but you get all that part of doing your time. Your girl might leave you, but guess what? We make jokes other than them. That's the only thing you can do. You got to make the best of what you got going on.
Yeah. No, that's facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's facts. I asked, because I get different family members. I got a cousin in there right now. I feel like he just did something, outrageously stupid, and he got the long road. He looking at the long road, right? And I'm like, and I ain't called him yet. I ain't, tried to go visit him. And I'm like,
you got to see. I'm gonna tell you what you got to do. Like what I tell people, everybody mess up. Everybody mess up. Everybody, you might say this is stupid, but you got to go check on your people, make sure he mentally. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mentally, bro. Prison is but it play with your mental. Because why I say that? Just say they want to be nasty to you. They got a 23-hour lockdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got a 23-hour lockdown. They got a 24-hour lockdown. You behind a wall. Come take out. You take a shower every 3 days, every other day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You get. Sometimes you might get a little canteen. Sometimes you might not. So mentally, you in a wall. I caught COVID in prison.
Yeah.
They sent me to the box.
Because you had COVID.
Man, I sat in the box for 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
I'm kicking the door. What the hell I did? I ain't did nothing.
Yeah.
You treat me like I did something.
Yeah.
But it's mentally not a whole, you know what I'm saying? It was a big spread through Tomoka. This night, you got to put a whole dorm.
Yeah.
Now they pulling you from the box, putting you in the dorm because you can't stop COVID. COVID was a massive spread. So, but mentally, boom, mind you, I catch COVID. My brother died that same week.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Not you.
My mind going. My mama stressing.
Yeah.
One of my sons dead.
Yeah.
He got a deadly disease in him right now. Fighting this deadly. I'm COVID. It's at a high rise. She don't know what to do. All she knows is she got to bury her son. I don't sound like myself, and I'm in prison without the health care, so they don't know what's up. So it's like,
Yeah.
that's stress on you too. Like, Mom, I keep telling them I'm gonna beat it, Mom. I'm straight. I'm gonna beat it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a lot, bro. You got a lot you deal with in there. But like I say, for you to have a cousin that's locked up,
Yeah.
you got to go check on his mental.
Yeah.
Don't sit here and say, "Oh, cuz I'm gonna send you $100." Like what people fail to realize, $25, $30, what we eat on the streets, that's a week's supply of food in there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man, that's what you can make a living. You can survive in there. Get you a box of noodles, get you some beans, some chips. You don't need all that. It sounds like it's nothing here, but that's big on them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got some people get $100 a month.
Yeah. And they living like
You
kings.
eat, live. You get two. Like for instance, I had my mama in Bang. I was getting a minimum of $200 a month. That's love.
Yeah.
That's 50 a week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you come to realize, I don't need it. I get 35. Now you got $15, $20 on music. They got tablets. Might rent you a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
different, bro. So it's like,
It's different when you got something on there.
yeah. So like me personally, bro, I got people call me from the chain gang, not even from Orlando. People I met from the joint, Pensacola. We ain't never seen each other. It's a love thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's my brother. Like my main man, he got killed last year on his motorcycle. That's all he talked about, his motorcycle. Avery. He get out and get killed. That's my main man. He from Orlando. Never seen him before I went to prison.
Yeah.
Our relationship was so strong and so locked in because that's all I know. Like y'all two, if y'all had to stay together 3 years, 24 hours a day,
Yeah.
can't nobody else tell you nothing else about this person because you've been with this person that long, bro.
Yeah.
So it's a different love and respect for one another as men in prison. They bond gonna be stronger than your childhood friend.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because
Just off a
Yeah,
few
yeah,
years.
just off a few years.
The intensity of it. Just,
Yeah.
We locked up. Everything, bro. We go through everything here. If I lose somebody, I go through it with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anything happen, I go through it with you. So it's like that's what I'm attend to.
Yeah. No, that's real. That's real.